Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week. For me personally, this week has been all about self regulating, not letting circumstances or people outside of me dictate how I feel or how I react. And this level of mastery when it comes to emotions is something very new to me because I have previously been super reactive in a lot of situations. And that is because you give power to people outside of you. You give power to circumstances outside of you. And we are not doing that anymore. It's my life and I decide what happens to me, how it happens to me, and when it happens to me. And I really wish I had this mindset growing up when I was struggling with my self-esteem, when I was struggling with self-love and everything, to just understand that, hey, my life is under my control. I decide everything that happens in my life, be it friendships, be it relationship, or even be it career. Nobody gets a say in what I want and how I behave. And if all of us can actually develop this kind of a mindset, we all would be so happy in life. No, but honestly, circumstances don't mean shit. I genuinely believe that your outer reality is a reflection of your inner thoughts, your inner world. And whatever is happening in your life right now is a direct reflection of what your past thoughts have been, let's say in the past few months. And consciously identifying your thought process, the way you feel about yourself, and breaking those patterns has something I have been so focused on this month specifically. I am not letting anything that I do not accept or I do not like get past my ears or even in my conscious mind to my subconscious mind. We block it right away in the very beginning so that shit doesn't affect us. But you literally have to stop swimming in the trenches for you to get out of it and start identifying your mindset, your thought patterns. You cannot be the victim because as long as you are the victim, you are giving other people power. You are telling yourself over and over again, hey, I have no control over my life. It's the people around me or the things around me that dictates how I feel. Even though I had a very shitty childhood and a very shitty life early on, I never had a victim mentality. I had this fire inside me that no matter what happens, my life is just gonna improve. My life is only going to get better and better. And that is something I live by even today. I've said this quote before. Victims have graves and survivors have scars. So stop victimizing yourself. You are not doing yourself any good when you keep telling yourself, oh, my life is shit. Oh, bad things happen to me. Because trust me, nobody gives a shit. The only person who is going to get affected in the end by this mindset is you yourself. And the problem is you are not pissed off enough with the circumstances around you that you actually want to change it. You still haven't hit the rock bottom for you to say, enough is enough, I am going to take control back of my life. And that starts in your head. That starts with your mindset. Whatever you think inside your mind is what's going to spill out in your outer world. How people treat you, what opportunities you attract, because that is how fucking powerful our subconscious mind is. I will die by this. In my specific circumstances, my conscious mind kept saying to me all over again that, hey, Vesh, things are not going to get better for you. But subconsciously, over the years, I had programmed myself to believe that no, I am going to live an amazing life. I am going to build my life in such a way that people are going to look at it and be like, wow, how did she do that? And there has been cases where a lot of people have come and asked me that too, because I wouldn't accept anything less. Coming from the place I am in India to actually building my life up in such a way, moving out of the country, coming and settling in a tropical island, which is a very beautiful place. This is not something I could have even thought of when I was young. And I worked so much on myself. I worked so much on my mindset that I had to even break the limiting beliefs that I had in my mind, which was from people saying that, hey, 9 to 5 is the only way to go about it. Because guess what? I decided it's not and I made it happen. Because you look at other people who have done it before you. You learn from people, you get inspired from them and you start thinking like them. You start thinking, what did they do differently? How come they broke out of this mindset? What lies am I being fed in my mind? And do I really have to believe it? I don't come from a lot of money. But back then I had decided that is not going to define my future. I might not come from a rich family, but a rich family is definitely going to come out of me. And this is not me saying, hey, your primary aim in life is to make money and be rich. No, you do you. But you need to decide, what is it that you truly want? What is it that sets your heart on fire? What motivates you so that you pick yourself up from the scruff of your neck and you get to work? And now please don't quote me saying that, hey, hard work is the only way to go. No, absolutely not. You don't have to work hard to make a lot of money. I am not believing into that myth. I believe that too. But then just think about it. If hard work was the only way you could have made more money or you could have made a better life, all the people who are working double, triple shift to make so much money, won't they be the richest people? And the people on top who are like entrepreneurs, they hardly work. They work so less. So hard work is not equivalent to how successful you are, how much money you make. It is literally about your thoughts. It's literally about how you think up here in your brain. Have that attitude, have that thought process. I will come out on top no matter what. I live by this and I die by this. If anyone pisses me off, the one thing I tell myself is, I will come out on top no matter what, and watch me do it. And I will do it. That's how much confidence I have in myself. And I know I'm going to fly to the top. Some people might call me overconfident. Doesn't matter, because I am priming my brain in such a way that your opinion doesn't mean shit to me. I have had a lot of downfalls. I have fallen hard on my face when it comes to relationships or when it comes to jobs as well. I had a very shitty boss. I had multiple shitty bosses when I was doing my 9 to 5 job. And it's the anger against them that made me do things and put myself to the top. I'm not saying, hey, you need to be angry or you need to suffer or you need to be pain in order for you to change your life, but you need to have that fire burning within you that I am going to change my life. Because right now I'm not building my coaching business or my YouTube channel from a place of anger. I am so peaceful right now. I am so filled with love right now. I am building these things from a place of love. This is a new experience even for me, where how can you truly feel happy and content and build something? Like, I'm not in that kind of a fear mindset as well. I'm not in any kind of survival mindset as well. I just know everything's gonna work out for me. Whatever amount of money I want to make, I'm gonna make it. Not in like years to come, in few months to come. And I'm gonna do it. And when I do it, we are gonna come back to this video or this audio, wherever you're listening, and we are gonna celebrate it. Stop becoming addicted to your suffering. I have heard so many people, so many of my friends who are doing a job they don't like and they keep complaining. But are you doing anything to actually change your situation? In my personal journey, I went from doing a 9 to 5 job to doing something called high ticket closing. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Whatever. It was more like a side hustle that I took up. When I went into closing and seeing how much money I can make, whatever I was making as my paycheck in my 9 to 5, I made that in 3 days. And that's when I'm like, wow, my whole life has been a lie. But how would I have known about it had I not tried it? I literally used to come back from my job at 7 p.m. I used to wake up in the morning 7 a.m., go to my work. I used to come back at 7 p.m. I had long working hours. After 7 p.m., I'll cook my dinner and I will sit. And luckily, my luck is really good when it comes to these things, touch wood. I immediately found a company to work for who I could like do sales for, close with. I started doing that as part-time. I started closing at around like 7 p.m. in the night, and I have closed till like 3 a.m. in the morning. And I used to wake up after sleeping at 3 a.m. again back at 7. I barely had any sleep for like 3 months of my life, but in 3 months I changed my life. And that would not have been possible if I had not decided up in my brains that, hey, I am going to do it. I'm going to make sure my life gets better. And I was so emotional the day I had to finally let go of my job, thinking that I made it happen. I went against years of my programming, years of my mindset to create that change and create that shift in my life. And that's where I also discovered hard work is not equivalent to how much money you make. Because I made 10-15 times more than what I was making in my job, working only 3 to 4 hours a day. And right now I'm in that mindset, whatever I set my mind to, I'm going to achieve it. Now, be it this business or be it my YouTube channel, I'm going to do it. And that's the kind of confidence you need to have it in yourself, to create something of yourself, to change your life in ways so that you can finally be happy. Think about it. You have your life only once. You get your life only one time. It's not worth spending it crying over because you made decisions in the past which has led you to a current circumstance that you are in right now, but you keep blaming other people for your situation. Responsibility gives you the power over your life and blame takes it away from you. It doesn't matter if it's your work life, your career, or even if it's your love life, your friendship, whatever. Stop blaming other people and start taking ownership. Start identifying where did you go wrong in this whole process. What could you have done better? And I'm not saying, hey, swim in the trenches and have a self-pity party for like months or days. No. Identify it. Get to work. Get to action. Also make an inventory of your thoughts, what you're thinking every single day. How many times in a day are you thinking, oh, I'm not happy with where I am in my life, or I am happy with where I am? Count your happy thoughts and count your bad thoughts as well, and you will understand how many times in a day that you're actually dwelling on all the bad things instead of appreciating the good things. Gratitude is a thing that can change your life completely. Even if I was in that hard situation where I barely couldn't sleep, I could have complained that, hey, I am hardly getting sleep. Oh my god, my life is so difficult. But no, my mindset was, thank fucking god that I got this side hustle and in few months I can leave my job. That's all you need to think. Now, if you want to get coached by me to change your mindset, you know where to find me. You will find the links in the description box below. Over a period of time, you need to start realizing that I am not that person anymore. I am not the person I was 5 years back or 10 years back. I have the choice. You have the choice to change your life 180 degree in few months. That's all it takes. But if you believe, hey, it's gonna take me years to change my life, 100%. Your subconscious mind will say, your wish is my command. But no, just say, I'm gonna change my life in few months. I could have said, hey, it's going to take me months to learn this new skill of sales and shift my career in that way. I didn't even know how to fucking sell. I had no clue how to sell. I used to despise people who are doing sales. But if I could go there and do it and start finding a way to talk to people, understand them, and from there discovering, hey, I'm actually passionate about helping people with their mindset more than selling something. Of course, I got good at sales. That's a whole different thing. But my passion and my purpose came to a place where I identified that I really enjoy helping people with their mindset, because that's what I did on the sales call. Helping other people identify their potential, what they are made of, what they can do in their life, and stop letting circumstances dictate who you are or how your life is going to change. Once you stop getting addicted to your pain, you will start becoming grateful for what's to come. You will realize, I don't need to fight myself like the way I did before. I don't need to hate on myself. I don't need to hate my life, because life is beautiful. You have good things happening to you all the time. It's all about a perspective shift. It's all about a mindset shift. It's as simple as that. And sometimes you have to be delusional to completely put a blind eye to your circumstances. When I was changing career, I barely made any money. And I used to close my eyes, shut all my senses, go within and tell myself I am making X amount of money in a month. Did I have evidence to prove it? Of course fucking not. I did not have any kind of evidence to prove it. But I knew, I believed from every cell of my body that I am making this X amount of money in a month. And I did it. And it's as easy as that. It's as easy as making a decision to change. That's all you need to do. It's not so complicated. You really don't need to have a morning routine or a night routine or things you need to do for you to change. You don't. You just need to decide, I want to change. That's all. That is it. It's as simple as that. Just tell yourself, my past doesn't define me and my past doesn't have to define my future. Because you have all the power that you need in you to change your life. That's all. So love you guys and talk to you very soon.